Envoy, is it really you? You're alive! When they dragged you to Liviana's clinic, I assumed the worst. How do you feel? Homesick already? After what you've been through, I can't say I blame you. But there's work to be done on the frontier. Good work, and I need you here at my side. Our first order of business is your purpose here in the Living Lands. You said you had a missive for me from the Emperor? Very good. I'm eager to see what our Emperor intends. Now, His Majesty names you a loyal servant of the Adiran Empire, and an extension of the throne's authority. Thank goodness. At least someone understands the gravity of our situation. Here's something to tide you over. But your work isn't finished just yet. You've seen how wild the Living Lands has become, both in nature and in politics. Sometimes I think the island has a mind of its own. No sooner had you arrived than you found yourself at the center of our troubles. Well, not to mention your abrupt and untimely death. This embassy has no shortage of political foes, but the dream scourge is what keeps me up at night. You've seen firsthand what it can do in nature. We can't let it reach the cities. Thank you, Envoy. The island is in capable hands. Inquisitor Ludwig thinks the plague is a distraction. She's more concerned about these local rebels fighting against the Empire. Your instincts do you credit. They were paradisans once, law-abiding laborers. Now, they're fugitives and oath-breakers hiding amongst the populace. They've sabotaged our work, killed our soldiers, and the final straw, attacked you out in the open. Something about a labor dispute gone wrong, I think. The Steel Garrote got involved, and it turned quite ugly.
A lot of disputes arise because people here have a strong aversion to being told what to do.
I won't lie to you, Envoy. Our position is tenuous. If we can't even defend ourselves, how are we to defend the Living Lands? But defend it we must, for the sake of everyone who calls this island home. Inquisitor Ludwig demands that someone hang for the attempt on your life. These Paradisan rebels must face justice. Ludwig goes where she likes, haunting the Living Lands like a vengeful spirit. She'll reappear when she chooses, and not a moment sooner. Let's make sure to give her some good news for a change.
Not many get a chance to solve their own murder, you know. I know someone who could help. A dwarven tracker named Marius. Kith or beast, there's little he can't find. He's staying at the Grinning Ballarrock, not far from Liviana's infirmary. We just take the main road east to the market, then head down the stairs and cross the canal. Rough part of town, even by the standards of Paradise. Blend in, for one thing. Marius is from the Tusks, about the harshest and remotest place the gods ever created, even by the standards of the Living Lands.
Trickery, lies. The gods did not build this place.
Let's just say no one survives out there without picking up a few skills, the kind we'll need if we're going to find hidden assassins. Especially if they're from the streets of Paradise.
I suggest you recruit as many allies as you can, but choose carefully. They, like you, will represent the Empire. But before we can send you off to parts unknown, we need assurances from the local healer that you're fully recovered. After all, you survived a brush with death. The health of your body is one thing, the health of your soul is another. I'm sure that a scholar of your prestige is more than capable of self-diagnosis, but time is of the essence. Remember, the assassin is out there. You have the element of surprise. I suggest you use it. You'll have tales aplenty, that's for certain. And a long tapestry of battle scars. We'll talk more of the Dream Scourge when you return. Until then, Envoy.
How about we start with Marius at the Grinning Balrog? Besides, I could use a drink after all this.
I can't tell you how grateful I am that...
You've got some god looking out for you.
I'm telling you,
Wouldn't want their diplomats going hungry or sober. Guess a deer indisciplined wasn't a bad test.
Point for you! Behind you! Another win, but who's counting? Coming in hot. Where now? Aye, aye.
I don't think the new owners like company.
Nice! This one's mine.
Envoy.
Walk in, give her the letter, and go.
High Market. A haven of opulence in an otherwise nice city.
Allowed these interlopers onto our... You! A Tyrian! You herald the end of our way of life! You are a scourge upon our city! The citizens of Paradise have come to hear the truth. They need to know what will befall us if we do not deal with you. You represent everything they stand for. You will find no peace here.
If you have to ask, you can't afford it. We should stop by Sansa's sometime. There's nothing like it, that's for sure.
Welcome, welcome. I was hoping you would drop in.
Did the two heads take turns? Or was this guy twice as hungry? Wouldn't want to mix your communal meals bowl with your ashes of the dead bowl. I hope whoever stuffed that covered their nose and mouth.
You're back! What have you found?
I don't think my assistants are hiding in there.
Looking for something?
You won't find any treasures that way.
Don't sign any petitions, no matter what anyone says. I had a guy ask me whether dreams had a taste
Telling you
here
that
once.
so-called watcher is a fraud.
Only the finest here. An Adiran. Your kind don't go scrounging in alleys. The Empire doesn't have... Where are my manners? No, they come my way. I peddle them for people like you to find. Now wait, you don't need to jump straight. What's your voice? By all means, take some silver. Now that's... As long as there's people in the city, there's merchandise to be found and sold.
But she knew things about me. Oh, good. Maybe you could help us settle a disagreement. My friend and I are metaphysical philosophers, and we have hit a bit of a snag.
If you want to run, now's our chance.
I say watchers are a hoax, and he says watchers are magical, all-knowing windows into the afterlife.
I think that means we're both right. It's a philosophical success.
That's not the point of philosophy, but fine. Whatever you say.
Thank you for your perspective, Envoy. We'll trouble you no more.
You ever meet people who have too much free time on their hands?
God, I hope she can help. Please, please. Hear my prayers.
They say a strong soul can withstand... Hey, wait! What's taking so long?
Watcher sees all. The Watcher knows of your soul, Envoy. Your very soul is in danger. The Watcher can see it. The Watcher knows. An Envoy, a godlike. Two destinies come together. How curious. Many fools who lack courage have called the Watcher such. Duh, fine. I don't actually know what I'm doing.
You gotta do better than that. Fake watchers are like seashells out here.
My trade's been cut off since the city closed, and I have to make ends meet. At least I'm giving people hope. Can you Adiran say the same? Get out, godlike. I have other patrons waiting for me. Get out, godlike. I have other patrons waiting for me.
I know I feel safe with the guard presence around here. So quiet. You almost wouldn't know you're still in Paradise.
Sorry, envoy. Move along and...
Gods, what happened to your face? It's like a nightmare come to life.
There's a joke about Paradise's government in here somewhere.
It's the envoy. Show yourself!
That's not hitting hard enough. Show me what you got. Just like the good old days.
Hey, you have to check in with me to enter this part of the...
Oh, bless my soul. The adherent envoy. Isn't this a surprise? Not only channelers don't get many high-ranking clients, priests and Well, there was this and the probably a good idea. Elway, don't. A lot of them, even on these shores. I used to have an apprentice, but I hold no grudge. He had his reasons to go, just as I have my reasons. Don't take it too personally. Some of us understand.
Imagine how boring this place would be if...
The living lands could. With the gods on my side, If you need to keep warm at night, help yourself to some Mogren's fury. It's no charge, of course.
Welcome to our shrine, Envoy.
Wodica. She's gotten a lot more popular since your people arrived.
Envoy, what is it?
Murderers!
How awful.
Not to worry, Envoy. We caught this one trying to break into the embassy.
Oh, great queen that was.
Envoy?
Welcome, Envoy. You look well. Need something?
Is this what it's like to travel with an officer? I think you're used to this. Every sailor knows. Don't forget to dust your shoes off.
Oh, Sky Mother, Queen of Birds, forgive me. I promise to never, ever run afoul of you again.
Oh, my. Please, allow me to memorize. Yes. Yes! Oh, I came on too strongly, didn't I? Oh, ruined the painting I haven't even started. Curse me for a fool. Helia blessed me with the gift of artistic expression, but that's no excuse for rudeness. Oh, please, accept my apology.
Rude. I was going to warn you not to trip over yourself.
I can paint a grotesque beauty or a beautiful grotesquerie, and yet there is little beauty to be found in these dark times. Alas, the subject cannot pity the artist. But you give me hope that beauty can be found, and so I will seek it out again. Farewell, my friend.
Parodies just wouldn't be parodies without people like him. Militia head.
Hail. Welcome to my... Have I... Good... Wait... Hail. Need something?
word says that healing has come to the strangle root outside of town. Still, it will be some time before it returns to its former glory.
Yeah, so close. But it must be put out. It's useless without the Adra. Oh, you are a special one, you are. I thought all the godlikes were taken back, wherever they came from. Don't mean a thing by it. I'm glad to see not all the gods have abandoned us. No, of course I'm not drunk. I am an alchemist. You should know, this place is heading quickly into a swamp of madness. Even the plants and the animals feel it. I would say welcome to the living lands, but things have gotten even stranger lately.
Sapiento di Falva, alchemist and dreamer, at your service.
My latest experiment was meant to solve the scourge that has come over the local flora and the fauna, but it wasn't meant to be. I expected my main reagent to be delivered today, but I suppose the gods had other ideas. Awakened Adra has already failed me. No, I have the misfortune of requiring luminous Adra for this experiment. The gentlemen who are supposed to acquire my Adra have not delivered it, and they seem to be avoiding me, as if they fear my wrath. Which is impossible. Yes, I thought so too. But they offered a very sensible deal and swore they had a supplier. Certainly seemed honest to me. My friends must have lied, or they got the Adra and they lost it. I can't imagine why else they would be acting so strange about it. Interesting that you think I'd name names while talking to the newly arrived envoy from Adir. But yes, Adelgund, often by the Western Gate, she knew some animancers, and she might know something. Ah, yes, that's a great idea, and the one which you came up with completely on your own, if anyone asks. Really, though, any luminous Adra will do. I'm sure there's some out there, somewhere.
Step right up. I can tell you need more fire in your life. Or maybe more essence. Please buy something. I'm trying to prove a point. My sister, the blacksmith, she doesn't think this will work out. I say she's wrong. Why keep a dagger under your pillow when you can use a ward stone instead? See? You understand? It's not cheating. It's being prepared. Of course not. I wouldn't sell you something I thought would kill you. That's not good for business. Oh dear. Yes, that could have some unintended results. All right, that one's not for sale. What else can I interest you in?
The hunters set that up as a way to earn some...
You're brave. Oh. Going to take on 10 past 2. Ain't many ways into that camp from what I've heard. You might want to consider trying... A pleasure, Envoy. If it suits your fancy. Show it here. I don't envy you having gone into that horrid place. But I'm thankful you did so. Good. Too many good men and women died because of that bastard. May he face Magran's fires in his next... Be safe out there. Hey, someone had... I guess I consider it my friend. If it's... Apologies, friend. Be safe out there.
You there. I heard what happened. I see why you'd want to protect yourself. Probably because I made them. Or most of them, anyway. I've already been paid for them. If Walter happens to stumble onto them later, what can I do? You mean enchanted? No. A shield does its job just fine. It doesn't need to be tinkered with. Talk to my sister if you're interested in that kind of thing. She's over there. At least I don't think she's blown herself up yet. I don't know where she gets it. I'd swear she was adopted if we didn't look alike. 3 generations of hammering, and then she comes along. Guess souls are strange like that.
Back for more supplies. You wouldn't believe how my new friend eats. My skates would be on him. Anyway, I'm not sure what kind of favor I could owe you, but...
Must not be hiring.
Here it comes.
Unseen, unheard.
Nothing like a win with a good team. I always thought they should move to High Market. Then they'd make enough to eat.
You there. Are you just going to stand there and gawk at that body all day?
You, what are you...
Damn this city.
Huh?
What you're doing.
You saved my life. He would have killed me, and all for a few coins.
Think nothing of it. Any law-abiding citizen done the same.
So, yep. Ha! The mighty Marius, deep in his cups, ready to take on the deadliest prey, providing they're asleep at the time.
Right. Take another sip of my cool. Rude not to finish a drink someone bought for you.
No wonder you're hiding behind a mug. You're too worried about being polite to survive out there.
The dwarf there is Marius. Best tracker I know.
I heard you're from Solace Keep. How great a survivor could you be, hiding behind stone walls all your life?
You don't know anything about me, you Adiran Nimdut. So maybe go back and take another blessed day sip.
But here you are. Tell me, how does one get kicked out of a place that never lets anyone leave?
Dukte Drago Sakasat Jitule. You want to talk so much, I'll cut you a second mouth across your throat.
Marius can handle himself. Of course, if you're bored, we could always start something anyway. I'm with you, ready to crack some heads.
You stay out of it, Envoy. This isn't your problem. Nothing's over until I say it is. Come on, Maili. Let's show these people why you don't pick fights in the Ballarok.
We got him.
Boy, Colburn and
It's been rough. Run when you had the chance, Envoy.
Thanks, Marius. More blood to clean.
Come on, Marcool. You know you love it. Take a moment, people. Well, that was something. Haven't been to bar fight in a while. Never really saw the point.
Marius, this is the infamous Adiran envoy. Envoy? Marius.
Well, any friend of Kai's is definitely a... person. I need to see the scene of the crime, over by the town gates. I promise there's something left there we can use to track them. Then they wouldn't need much of a reason to go after an Adiran official. Plenty of stale water there. Still, it's dangerous to make assumptions based on stereotypes. We need more of a trail to go on. We'll figure this out, Amakul. Don't you worry.
Migrants flames. The patrons like it, but they're not the ones who have to clean up after it. I like you. Takes balls to say that to the ones serving your drinks. Now, what'll it be? As opposed to what? The way I see it, they're safer in here than they are out there. If someone starts thinking they're atheists, I can put them down for a nap. If you want information, I've got it. Just a matter of what you'll pay for it. There's a rumor about a valuable Pargroon stash north of here. You didn't hear that from me, though.
Cold. Now that was a fight!
No signs of a struggle. Looks like misadventure to me.
I don't know.
If the militia had any formal instruction, they'd get it here.
Hey, you're a damn good shot, you know that?
Oh, I'm well aware. But thank you. It's very sweet.
Where'd you learn to shoot like that?
You really want to know the answer to that
No.
question?
You know what? Nice when the city was still locked.
Excuse me? What in the God's name are you talking about?
Think about it. Nobody coming in and out. No smugglers to look out for. No more deerins coming into the city.
Oh, yeah, actually.
Oh, look who... This is the Sparrowhawks district. State your business. Go on. But remember, Thala's got his eye on you. I wouldn't get on an ogre's bad side. Watch your back. Or don't.
Any idea who this vigil is for? Must be popular.
Smile and be yourself. Or maybe just smile. You break it, you buy it. Wonder who he crossed.
You need those papers for those Adiran refugees, right?
Adirans ain't welcome around the gods. Got a real ugly mug.
This is not the way I ever expected to get into the bathhouse.
Coming around this week. You're the talk of the town, envoy. Everyone wants to meet you.
That's all. He knows Ambassador Heelguard, so we can't throw him out either.
Which one will you give them more reason to worry about? As long as you don't give them any trouble either, they will.
Tell me more about Audrey.
Oh, that's a long story. Let's say it involved a dead duke and a bottle of quill leaf oil. I used to run Spirinto's finest bathhouse, if you can believe it. No, I don't. Every girl has the right to reinvent herself. Now, if you've come to avail yourself, I'm sorry. We're closed. I'm out of some supplies that should have been here days ago. I'd hunt them down myself, but I don't have a firm enough hand. I need someone with more authority. Someone, well, someone like you. It is. I never thought I'd be so glad to see one of these things. You're lucky you're honest. Otherwise, I'd scold you for those sticky hands. You're going to stop talking right now if you know what's good for you.
Careful. This shipment was smuggled for a reason.
All that education and you never learned to leave well enough alone. Don't you realize walls have ears? If you knew how much was at stake here, you wouldn't have brought it up. I'm the only one left for the people of Paradise to turn to.